Actually, I'm going to get in Twitch here.
Oh, no, there it goes. We're done.
Yep. Internet's going to crash. The whole entire internet.
Well, what I mean more is the Distraction City.
Just a little bit, yeah. Well, I will admit, last week I was a bit distracted with the Hearthstone.
Could be worse. You could be distracted with something completely different that we're not talking about.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, like Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Nice shirt, dude. I got my
I wore it to work today.
My Mountain Blade shirt.
Nice. See me no more. Welcome.
So I'm hoping. I went to see. I hung out with Kelly all day. I went over there right after breakfast, and we hung out all day. I'm trying to get her into Hearthstone. So she has never played a card game before.
Did you invite Junk Space to your friends list? Okay, it's in the notes and the comments, so you'll get there eventually.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me. I'm in the Hearthstone now, so or Battle.net. So let me go through my list and delete somebody. Who is on the chopping block today?
Mm-hmm.
Not Jeremy. I will never remove Jeremy. Let me see. Anyone not been on for 3 or more months? 3 or more months. How about this guy? Vince Resnick. Hasn't been on for 8 hours. I should get rid of him.
8 hours, that's all.
Dude, it's 9 o'clock in the morning for him.
Have you played with him since he's been over there?
Oh, yeah, dude. We played the other night. We decided to do a Discover Ungoro deck.
Oh, Save it.
Okay. Why would you ask? Why would you ask and not want me to answer? You know that my answers are not yes or no. They are always a story. I always have a story. Stories for days. All right, let me see. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna remove one of my other accounts.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna remove because I don't need that. All right, I am adding. Let me see.
The very bottom.
Show notes over here to my other monitor, so I can see them better. What? Whoa! Hey! What? No! Sorry, I'm growling at my computer. All right. Do I need that? Yeah, I need to leave that open. Zencaster needs to stay open. Right. Oh, there it is. Oh, he does the YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm all
actually left a message on YouTube. Which is actually our first YouTube comment.
Nice. All right, I sent him a friend request. Okay. Okay, see me no more. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Let me check Twitter. I might have something going on. Dude, I got mosquito bites like crazy.
Yeah, we had a few instances of that around here.
Who's this Patrick Freeman guy and why is he following me?
If you don't know the answer to that question, You got bigger issues.
Very right.
The question is, are you following him?
Oh, I followed him first.
I tell you, one of my favorite follows I have on Twitter is Josh Augustine.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's good stuff.
He's fun. It seems like he's getting back into doing his Game Informer podcast. I think he's allowed to do Game Diplomat.
Yeah,
he's starting that. He's gonna be starting that back up again. So it sounds like he's able to do that because he's staying far away from Blizzard stuff.
Or anything Blizzard-esque.
Yep.
Yeah, Josh is good people. I was so glad we ran into him at BlizzCon. That was really cool. Well, he was on the panel with me.
Yep,
so I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, I couldn't.
Like you couldn't
him.
run into him. Yeah.
I know, right? I tried to avoid him. I tried so hard. Josh is cool. BlizzCon, so many cool people we met. Oh my gosh, so cool.
What's his name? He's doing an AMA on his website where if he can answer it, you ask anything you like, and he's got a whole page. He's responding to all the questions. To each of the, for example, what is your favorite video game memory? Possible to pick one, but he's full on post where he's answering this. But
when I first started
Monkey
playing
Island
Zork with my neighbor. You remember the text-based game Zork?
Yeah. Hey, check this out.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm checking it out. Here we go.
Okay, so we just had the Day of the Father.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, Father's Day's cool.
So this is the gift given to me by Joy.
Nice. Dude, I totally approve of that. Holy crap. I just had my sister-in-law, Rebecca, who's 15. She just was left here. She was over here. And I was like, you're a scary individual.
And then my wife got me this one.
That's
You'll either
awesome.
get it or you won't get it.
What's LeChuck?
Yep, you won't get it. Then
LeChuck.
Curse of Monkey Island. It was a game back in the 90s, 80s. And it's a adventure game. And Guybrush Threepwood.
I want to say...
Oh, it's so fun.
Maybe about 1985, I stopped playing games because I discovered tools. And I took them outside and I never came back inside. All of my dad's tools are somewhere spread over like 20 acres of woods behind his house. They're probably all rusted away by now. But
yeah, you go find them and take them back to Sears.
Yeah, when I turned 10 years old, I was allowed to use saws and hammers. I went behind my neighbor's house and cut down 11 trees one day. It was bad. I was gonna make a log cabin. Yeah, that was the end of using the saw. I got in so much trouble. I was only like 6 years old, 7 years old.
Oh my goodness!
Bad. Well, the thing, so you go into the woods, and then all of a sudden, it's a clearing that wasn't there 3 hours ago. Because it was all trees that were like, 8 inches in diameter. I cut them all down. And I was going to make a log cabin. Oh, my neighbor was so mad. I should have probably got arrested for that. Yeah. I mean, so I was a bad kid? Like, that was like my bad kid stage. I would dig holes in the woods and put 55-gallon drums in them and put pieces of plywood over the top and put my sister and the neighbors in there and hide them. I mean, I guess that was bad. I don't know. We'd play hide and go seek, and we'd hide in them, put leaves over top. I mean, I wouldn't stand on it. Well, maybe for like 2 seconds to scare them, but I'd always let them out because I didn't want them to die. Death was not an option. That was not cool. But I mean, like, I would dig huge holes that people would like fall into and really get hurt. But I didn't think of it that way. I thought this is a cool place to hide.
Oh my.
I wasn't a bad kid. I just
misguided.
I was very productive.
Wow.
I cut a lot of trees down that one day. Yep.
Are you ready?
In fact, my neighbor called me Lumber Spo after that. Dude, I was born ready. Cut some trees down.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm playing Railway Tycoon.
I mean Railroad Tycoon.
Something just happened. Oh, Junk Space is my friend. It's official. It's official. Look at that. He's my friend.
You're listening to Legend of the Innkeeper, the Hearthstone podcast for casual players.
Ah, you're new here. Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Welcome to Legend of the Innkeeper. I'm Vassidius.
And I am Espo.
Welcome back. Good
Yeah.
day to see ya.
I agree, dude. It is a pretty good day, except that it will not stop. Well, it actually stopped raining for like 30 minutes, and then it starts again. And then it stops, and then it starts again. And when it stops, the sun immediately comes out.
Oh, that's brutal.
And it gets like 90 degrees. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. You have to like wear a swimming suit everywhere.
I can imagine. I've been there. It's that humidity. It's just everything saps everything. It just saps everything out of you. Is what I'm trying to say. It's like, wow.
Yeah, because you have
oppressive.
to swim everywhere. Swimming is much more strenuous than walking.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I feel like I have to swim everywhere.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I think. Anyways, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So yes, it's been a pretty good week, I think. There's been a lot of good things happen. Not with Hearthstone in general. Nothing's happened in Hearthstone, but lots of fun things have been happening in general. Yeah, cool stuff.
Hearthstone.
Played lots of games. Played a lot more games this week than I did the week before, which is a positive, And playing lots of WoW, of course. We have a big old patch that hit last week for WoW, and then today the Tomb of Sargeras opened up, and people were going nuts over that. So more content. More content's always fun. I bet we were close. Okay, here's my prediction. Gamescom, we're going to hear about the expansion. The next expansion. Which is coming up on August 22nd.
Okay.
So that would be, and I don't know if it's going to be a reveal or if it's going to be this is the next one and it's out next week type thing. Or if they're going to string it out over a couple of weeks after that. My guess is it's going to be, here's what we're doing and we have it available next week. Because that puts it in the end of August, which still gives us September, October, November for them to announce the next one after that. Because we've had one or two this year. Mean Streets come out at the beginning? Yeah, Mean Streets was earlier.
Came out at BlizzCon. It came out at BlizzCon, remember?
That's right. Okay, yeah. But when did it launch?
Oh,
that
that's
actually,
right.
Hit the...
It might have been January. No, it couldn't have been that. Well,
it was released December 1st.
There we go.
That's right. Okay. So we've had one. We've had one this year, Ungoro. Is that right?
Journey to Ungoro. Yes.
Okay. So we had one this year, and we're waiting for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be Gamescom, if not sooner. Maybe then, they announced it at Gamescom. It's got to. And then we'll have an announcement at BlizzCon to come out in December for a final. So that's my thought. I mean, Gamescom is the next big thing, and I know Blizzard's going to be there. They've already said they're going to be there in mass. So there's one reason why they should be there.
My gold.
Yeah. So that's a good point. We talked about this last week on how you should start saving your gold for the expansion, so you can have plenty of gold available. Which I realize I think I actually spent 100 gold last night on a pack. Whoops.
Well, the thing is, so and we talked about this a little bit. If you're a new player, spending 100 gold on a pack once a week is still beneficial, because as long as, in my opinion, if you're buying the classic set, that's good. Go for it.
I didn't.
What did you buy, if you don't mind me asking?
Ungoro.
Okay, so you're not happy with your Ungoro collection.
I don't have all what I want. I want more legendaries.
Okay.
I ended up getting a golden version of one of the cards I wanted, and I got Stampede, which I did not have.
Okay.
So I did get some good cards.
Yeah, I want to say I have pretty much everything I want. I definitely have everything I need.
Yeah, I have everything I need, but I would like to have a few more epics and a lot more legendaries, because I don't only have a few legendaries, because I don't have any of the quests yet, so I don't have any quests.
So weird, dude.
Yeah, it's strange. So there's a whole lot I need from
that. Blows me away.
I did have an interesting experience I'll tell you about too. I decided last night I was going to play an arena match, because it's been a little while since I've done an arena match, and it's got some cool cards, and they made a few changes to how the arena works, and especially with the new cards available and such. So I went ahead and pulled together, and I looked on the intranet to see what class was doing the best currently, what is the best ranked classes in the meta for the arena. And of the options I was given, Paladin was my choice, which seemed reasonable, so I chose Paladin. I pulled together a pretty good deck, I thought. I felt really good about it. Pretty cool little intricacies and interactions between cards, and I thought I was going to do pretty good, and I went 0-3 in Arena. Big surprise. Me and Arena don't mix well.
It happens, dude.
Yeah, it happens. So I went ahead and I opened up my pack, and in my pack I had actually, this is the pack I got Stampede. So I got Hydrologist, which I have plenty of, Tar Lurker, which I have plenty of, Volcano, which I did not have, or I had only had one, which is the Shaman Field 15 randomly split among all minions.
Mm-hmm.
Got Stampede, which was awesome, considering we're talking about Hunter this week. Every time you play a beast this turn, add a random beast to your hand. That's a lot of fun.
It is fun card.
And I got a legendary.
Oh wow, you did get a legendary then.
I got a legendary out of that, so it totally was worth it.
Oh, good.
It was Swamp King Dread.
Okay, yeah, I have him. He's cool.
Yeah, I was excited about that.
So that's
like,
kind of
all right,
neat.
the Hunter legendary.
Yeah, because we're talking about Hunter. I just looked, and I have 5 of the 9 quests.
Wow.
So I have Druid, Hunter. I crafted. Let me see. I want to say I crafted Kaleidosaur, Murlocs. I think I pulled the other 3, maybe. But yeah,
I know you opened one of them when we were doing the openings.
I can't remember which one I opened.
And then you immediately crafted the second one, which I think was the Warrior one.
No, Rez did Warrior. I did. Right. Oh no, I think I may have crafted Hunter. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised you have 5 of them. And like I said, I don't have any. I have not crafted any. And I am actually sitting at 2,695 dust. So I could craft one.
Yeah.
I've just been kind of holding back on that. I haven't really jumped into the crafting area yet because I just wanted to be careful with what I have. And currently in Ungoro Legendary, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 legendary cards.
Gotcha.
Out of the quite a bit more.
yeah, there are a lot.
So
like you said, this past week I actually played quite a bit of Hearthstone. I'll start off with my more serious playing.
Actually, before you do, 1 second.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I actually just, of all the legendaries I have the class legendaries for every class except for Druid and Warrior. So I have class legendaries for all of them. I don't have any quests.
So
I'm mostly missing the quests.
You have the class legendaries where I have the quests.
Right, yeah. And then I'm missing 4 of the 5 neutral legendaries.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I am actually sitting. Like I was going to say, I did some serious Hearthstoning this week. I got to rank 15 playing my Rogue, and I'm at 402 wins, I think. Trying to get my Golden Rogue.
Yep.
And I called it the Magic Rogue because it's basically all spells and Edwin Van Cleef and Arcane Golem.
Okay.
Which is a lot of fun because you can definitely get out Arcane Golem and Van Cleef in one turn. Like you just save up a bunch of spells. I have the Burgling Bully, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. When your opponent casts a spell, you get a coin, and I just flush out all those coins, play Arcane Golem, play Edwin Van Cleef, and just crush your fingers that he can't wipe both of them, and then just win. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty punishing, and I've been doing pretty good with it. Like I said, I'm at rank 15, so that's kind of nice. And then on the other side, I went and finished a bunch of quests. Actually played a lot of 80 gold quests with friends this week.
Nice.
Rez being one of them. Rez and I decided to make the Journey to Ungoro deck, which is where you play what's the card? Discover Ungoro, the warrior card. So there's a warrior card that it's a spell that changes all cards in your deck into discover, and discover a card. And man, so much fun, so much fun. So we made decks that were exactly the same, and all it was the Ongoro card, and then all the draw mechanics we could find. So basically, we weren't allowed to attack each other's heroes until we changed our deck into all discover cards. So, so that we'd kind of be on an even playing field. So we would just clear each other's boards and then play the Ongoro card, changing our deck, and man, just had a blast. And then, so I first did that with Rez, and then I think, in fact, I want to say a few guys that are usually with us in Twitch, they challenged me to the 80 gold quest, and I played them with the same deck. And I think, I wish I could remember who it was. I should have taken notes, but I was actually on my phone at the time, and I played that deck. And that deck is very control-y. It has some taunts. It has a lot of removal. And the person I was playing, he says, I didn't think this was going to last this long. I got to go. And I was like, oh, no. And he conceded. And when he conceded, we still got the 80 gold. So that was really cool because we had played quite a bit of the game. And I guess, that worked. So, and then let me see. The other game, I think I played my warrior again. I think all the 80 gold quests I played this last week were 80 gold. So it was really, really cool, and probably some of the funnest Hearthstone matches I've had in the past month. So maybe even all of Ongoro, and all in 1 week too, and they were all 80 gold. So it was like, have fun, get 80 gold, or get 160 gold, because we both got it. So it was a lot of fun. I kind of feel bad because my warrior deck is kind of trolly. I'm not really wanting to win. I'm just wanting to see what kind of craziness I can cause. So Nat Peggle's in there, obviously to draw cards. So a lot of cool stuff. Rez and I made that deck up, and we had a lot of fun with it, so I decided to allow my other friends to have fun with it. So, I wish I could remember who I played.
It was
I
BB.
want to say it was... Oh, yes. And then
he's in chat.
And Bleeker also.
And Bleeker. Yep.
Is that right? Am I right?
Yep. They're just saying in chat. They're saying, it was us.
Okay, good stuff.
So BB says it was a half-hour game.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I think he said he had to go to a soccer match or something. It was crazy. But I felt bad because he was like, we can play later. Well, when he conceded, we both got 80 gold. So at least I hope he got 80 gold. I did. So maybe they just gave me the 80, but it was cool. So but yeah, I did that, and like I said, I solved a bunch of quests this week for a bunch of gold. So I'm sitting at 620 gold right now. Last week I was at barely over 100. So I got close to 500 gold since last week's podcast. So 500 a week is doing. We're doing it.
Well, BB says he got 700 gold so far, so he's got you beat.
Touche. He's doing it. It's a challenge then. Who can save the most gold? Go. But I did use a little bit of dust when Rez and I were making those decks because, some of these fun cards, a lot of the epic cards are expensive. Well, no, they're all expensive, but they're fun. So, sometimes you got to sacrifice a little bit of dust because I had enough dust to make a legendary. But I said, you know what, Rez? Let's just go ahead. Let's use our dust. Let's make fun warrior decks. And we did. And, I'm sure you can ask those guys. I hope they had fun. I know I did. So, but yeah, that's what I did. I didn't really play a lot of the Warcraft. I logged in just to do a few daily things, a few cleanup. Every once in a while you get in there and check your mail and do that kind of jazz. And I'm getting ready to get in there again though. My friend Kelly and I hung out a lot today. Actually, we went to see Wonder Woman. We had lunch first and talked about Hearthstone, and then we went and saw Wonder Woman. Then I had to speed home because I had to meet my other friend to talk about Hearthstone because he wanted to talk about Hunter today, and I think he wanted to record. He wanted to start
something
talking.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Every Tuesday night, he wants me to talk about Hearthstone and he wants to record it. I told him I don't like listening to my own voice, so you can use it for whatever you want to do. So, I love it. I love it.
Well, one thing I do
All
have
right,
to
so
say,
I'm
WoW
done.
wise,
I'm done.
is I focused. Okay, so I got flying in Legion finally, and so one of the things I
Good,
wanted to do next
good.
was get a couple mounts that I have been trying to get. And I don't know if you have this one or not, but the Mind Worm. Do you have that one? That one had.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
that's like it's a quest, but not a note. Like there's no text. You just have to click pages in a certain order.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that one the day it came out.
Yeah, that was nuts because knowing what happens to find that in the first place is crazy. I don't know how these guys figured it out, but there's a
Right.
whole Discord channel if you're interested that does nothing but WoW secrets, and they're trying to figure out these secrets. It's really crazy. So, but yeah. So
Yeah.
I was stuck because the fourth step in there, you have to go in and attack. You have to go into it's the dungeon right outside of Pandaland, where you go back in. You have to go down. There's the big water monster, the water dude you got to fight, and he has all the things that come out, splash out. They're black or gray or white, and little sludges, and you have to kill off all the black ones before they come back into the middle, and then they spoosh out again. Me, and Rez did it one
Siege
time.
of Orgrimmar?
Yes. The Siege of Orgrimmar. You have to go in there to get one of the.
Okay.
But that big water dude, I couldn't beat him solo. I was just frustrated.
Oh no, you got to keep going. Don't give up. It takes a very long time.
Here's the thing. I've been leveling my weapon ever since then, and now I'm like 15 on my extra steps on my weapon.
Okay,
and,
I got you.
It's so much easier. I went in and just owned it, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah. It does take a little bit of time because you got to kill the bubbles around that are the bad ones.
But the biggest problem I had before was
it takes a little bit.
I mean, I was getting so much damage, but this time around, no problem whatsoever. So I finished that up, got the mount. I was happy. So got that done. I bought the motorcycle, the bike that we saw at BlizzCon. I don't know if you remember that. Remember they had the bikes there at BlizzCon?
Oh yeah. The what was that? The Orange County Choppers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the craziness. Yeah. So I got the bike. It's like, dude, I can afford it now, so I'm gonna do that. So I've been doing a little bit of that type of hunting. So hunting for mounts and such. So that's been fun. But one thing I mentioned today it was announced that Twitch Prime, if you're Twitch got bought by Amazon. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, you have what's called Twitch Prime now. It's kind of ties in together. So if you associate your Twitch account with your Amazon Prime account, you get benefits such as special skins for certain games, like PUBG has a special skin that you can get. Whatever. You can do all these different things, but Blizzard's getting involved with them. And they announced today that as of today, if you have your Twitch linked up with your Amazon Prime, you can get a golden Overwatch loot box today. You get a code to redeem it for it, and it's a guaranteed guaranteed legendary item in Overwatch for your characters. So
now they've done this before where you got Tyrande,
correct,
the hero.
Yes.
And that's pretty cool. So this isn't really a new thing, but new to Overwatch. I don't think they've done anything for Overwatch before.
Yes, and it also appears that the rumor is that you don't get a duplicate, that you will get something that you do not have, which is really
wow.
nice.
Now is that for all golden chests? Is that always the way?
Only a single one that you get.
Okay.
Only get one. So I opened mine today, and I ended up getting the wooden Bastion, which I did not have. But I'm like, oh, could have got something better than that. But yeah, he's cool. And a bunch of other people have gotten different things. But so far, I've not heard of anybody getting a duplicate, which is good. I'm glad they did make that the case. However, also keep in mind that in August, And after August, they're going to give away 5 more loot boxes for Overwatch each time. So you'll have a total of 10 extra loot boxes for free from Overwatch. And then later in the year, they're going to be offering similar offers for both Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm. So if you have a Twitch account, Twitch Prime account, there's a lot of benefits coming up for you in the near future. So especially for Hearthstone, it looks like there's going to be a number of packs that are going to be available to you at some point in the future through this. So keep an eye out on the Twitch account. So also want to mention, it was all announced today or yesterday that the Necromancer is coming out for Diablo 3. They finally gave us a release date. It's coming out in 7 days. June 27th.
Very cool.
And a small price of $14.99. So I think that's a reasonable amount to get a whole new character and some new additional content for the game, Diablo. So if you're really into Diablo 3, it's an awesome way to expand your game and fun with that. Because, man, I can't wait to play this. This is one I did play a little bit of it at BlizzCon when they had it set up, and it is.
And this is the thing. I don't know if you said this is the Necromancer, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So definitely something to look forward to. More things to play with, more things to do. Okay, and I think we mentioned earlier, probably didn't on air. It's all running together, but this week we had another repeat on our Espo mode Tavern Brawl. I actually like it. This
not a big
fun.
deal. I mean,
it's pretty cool.
It's cool.
But we've had it 4 times. It's the 4th time. It's Cart Crash at the Crossroads. And I see that one, I go, oh, really, again? Give us some of the other fun ones, too. But this one is cool, too.
Yeah, this one's not too bad.
So basically, you click on the Tavern Brawl, pick your class, and then you receive a randomly generated deck, which is a benefit, especially for new players, which contains 19 cards. 11 of them are class cards, 8 are neutral. And then after you mulligan, you're going to be asked to pick a second class via Discover Life options. And you can't pick your class a second time. So basically, if you pick Hunter at the beginning, then you'll be presented with 3 options. Maybe you get to pick Priest, Druid, Warrior, something like that. So then you have a combination of the 2 classes, and you get 11 more cards then added to your deck that are from that other class. So then you're in with a mixed class deck that you get to play. And it's been pretty cool. I enjoyed each of the games. Yeah, I played 3 or 4 of them, or actually I won 3 or 4 of them. And I probably played 5 or 6 because it was a lot of fun. But then I went back to my Hunter because we were playing Hunter this week. So
yeah, I had some quests for Hunter actually, so that was kind of cool. I got to play. It was I think it's the 50 gold quest to play 30 Hunter cards or something like that. I think that was it. So it actually worked out pretty good. So that was quite beneficial. But I'm ready to talk about my Hunter cards.
Well, okay, let's do that.
Let's do it.
So far though, with Ungoro, Hunter hadn't really fared too well in general in the meta. There's really only one big deck that's keeping the Hunter viable, I guess you would say, and that's kind of the mid-range Hunter. Although there's a bunch of variations of the mid-range Hunter I've come across. And really kind of funny is that Disguised Toast, when he had his little incident last week, ended up creating a free-to-play account and took a free-to-play Hunter to Legend. And he experimented with a bunch of different options going from rank 25 to 5. But then after he got to 5, he used this one deck, which I have in the show notes for you if you want to check it out. He's got a video and everything on him playing that, and he actually took it all the way to Legend. So, yeah, I mean, this guy's just a great player. He's very good. So
he's a great guy too. We met him at BlizzCon, and I actually got to talk to him after Pavel won the World Championship. Mm-hmm. There was a bunch of us just kind of hanging out. A lot of content creators, but we're actually hanging out, and all the players were over there, and then a few of the content creators were hanging out, and I grabbed Toast and started talking to him just about content creation, and thanking him for all, because he makes a lot of stuff. He is huge in creation. So I went ahead and thanked him and talked to him a little bit about all that stuff, and how we can be better at our, I want to say, jobs, I guess, in creating content for people. And we were talking about that. And he's such a good guy. I want to say he was probably one of the nicest guys that we talked to that's considered one of the professional content creators. Like, I don't consider myself a professional content creator by any means, but I consider him definitely a professional content creator. He kills it every week. Him, Kriparian, and all those guys, just, I mean, they're putting out videos almost daily. And if they're not putting out videos, they're streaming daily. And I consider that content creation, because they're talking about their plays, and they're, doing stuff like he made a free to play account, and, that's helping people right there. So
yep, totally.
I
think
quite a bit about it.
Probably on your phone, but I'm pretty sure I took a picture of you and him together with his mask.
Did he? I can't remember if he had his.
Yeah, he had his handheld one.
Did he?
And by the way, I'll show this on screen. It doesn't really show very well, but there's the mount bike I got.
Oh, that was at BlizzCon. That's
yes,
the actual.
That was at
BlizzCon. That's the bike that was at BlizzCon from. So they made a Horde version and an Alliance version.
There's a Horde version,
and they were both there.
Those things were huge.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, right.
And then I do have this picture.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Kind of blurry.
Oh, the life coach. Yes,
that's the life coach.
That's there it is. There's me and the life coach right there.
Yeah, so right after that, then you should have a picture of you and Toast.
He's such a good guy. Yeah, and I have one of me and Rez, but not of me and Toast. Definitely not.
I must not. Okay.
I don't know where that is. It disappeared. I wasn't allowed to take a picture of.
Maybe Rez took it.
But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of pictures of the audience during the World Championship.
Well, that's because you were on stage.
On stage taking pictures of the audience. And there's pictures of Rez on TV. Oh, BlizzCon. I could go on for days.
Okay.
Dude, let's talk about Hunter. No one wants to hear about BlizzCon again.
Well, I put together I also grabbed the deck from Vicious Syndicate, had another meta report talking about where everything's at, and one of the decks that they talked about was Grish's mid-range Hunter, and I have that in the show notes also.
Gotcha.
So you can check that out. That's one I've been playing with most of the week until I opened up Swamp King Dread. And when I opened him up, I started looking for a deck I could use him in, and I found Kibler's mid-range Hunter, which had Swamp King Dread in it, and I have that in the show notes as well. And again, a reminder, you can now copy these codes that we have in the show notes, just a little code information, and then open up Hearthstone, and Hearthstone will say, hey, there's a deck code in your clipboard. Would you like to create the deck? And it will instantly allow you to import that deck. So if you want to do that, the codes are in the show notes. So I've had fun with the Kibler's mid-range Hunter because Swamp King Dread is so much fun. The game I played right before we went on the air, my opponent, I had him down to 6 health, and I had 4 minions on the board, including one of them that was a taunt, and threw down Swamp King Dread, and every minion he throws on the board got crunched, eaten up, spit out, and he couldn't do a thing about it. And he quit the game. So, yeah, I'm going to play with that one more. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just kind of talk about some of the cards that did come with this expansion. I know we've already talked about these in detail prior, but just kind of do a quick run through and kind of talk about how we've used these, if we have, in some of the decks we're playing with.
Okay.
And see your experiences with it. Oh, by the way, yeah, we'll tell you in a second. Crackling Razor Maws first. He's a 2-mana 3/2 beast with a battle cry, adapt to friendly beast. This is a staple in my mid-range decks because I have a lot of beasts in these decks, so he certainly helps with that adapt mechanic. The adapt mechanic is really
definitely.
kind of cool.
Definitely. Yeah, he is I would say he's a must-have. If you can get a beast on turn 1, which isn't hard now, there's 2 or 3 1-drops from Ungoro that are really, really good. You got Alley Cat, and then Jeweled Macaw, and
Raptor
Raptor Hatchling. I really like Raptor Hatchling. So you get any of those on turn 1, especially Alley Cat, you're almost guaranteed to have a beast on turn 2 that you can adapt.
Usually it's Alley Cat that's on the board for me. Right? It kind of feels silly by putting an adapt like Wind Fury or something like that on Alley Cat, but it tends, for some reason, it's my opponents have not taken Alley Cat out when he does. So, I end up getting at least 3 damage from him in most cases, or one of them, because they usually have 1 left over on the board after the turn ends. So 3 damage total for 1 mana originally is pretty sweet. I'm happy with that. Then we have Dinomancy, the 2 mana spell. Your hero power becomes give a beast +2/+2. I love this spell. I love the deck that is part of the recipes that Blizzard provided, with a few tweaks. But the Dinomancy, oh man, this is a great card. I have so much fun with this one, and I'm probably going to swap this into my mid-range hunter deck just to give me a little extra boost because it's not in there right now. I like playing with it. It's so much fun. It causes so much trouble for your opponent,
right?
And just keeps adding to the love, So then we got Grievous Bite, 2 mana spell, deal 2 damage to a minion and 1 damage to adjacent ones. It's a mini version of the one we already have. Blanked. Help. What's the one that does 5?
Shot? Yeah, it's explosive shot.
Yeah.
So let me go back to Dinomancy. So early on, we had talked about Dinomancy, and Rez and I were like, "Oh, I'm only putting 1 in my deck because there's no need to have 2." Well, here's what's cool, and I know I probably said this before. So when you have enough mana, you got a beast on the board. You go ahead and you've already played Dinomancy, right? So your hero power is give a beast +2. You target that beast, give it +2. Play your other Dinomancy, and it actually refreshes your hero power, so you can give +2/+2 again.
Yep.
I've done that so many times, I can't even count. It's a neat little trick that maybe not a lot of people that are like me know about. So it's pretty cool.
Well,
so
it's true.
Running 2 Dinomancies is never a bad thing.
If you're only running 1, you don't know that you get this benefit.
Yeah, right.
So there is a good benefit to having 2 of them.
But I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about that, because it's a pretty big deal, and that could mean lethal or not. Like you're oh man, where do I find another 2 damage? All I have is Dinomancy in my hand, and my beast already used my hero power. So you just pay 2 more mana. You actually have to have 4 extra mana, because you're paying 2 mana for the Dinomancy, and then you're paying 2 mana for the hero power, because I think Dinomancy is actually 2 mana. Yes, it is. So, yeah, running 2 Dinomancies isn't a bad thing.
It's very cool.
Yep.
Okay, we already mentioned it, Jeweled Macaw, which was one of the golden cards I ended up with from my Tavern Brawl. So, Jeweled Macaw, I have a golden Jeweled Macaw now. 1 mana, 1/1 beast, battle cry, add a random beast to your hand. More beasts are not a bad thing. Especially considering, what's a beast? Who we already talked about. Swamp King Dread, he's a beast.
He's a dinosaur, dude. He is one of the biggest beasts.
And then you also have King Crush. He's a beast. You could get him too. So you never know what you're going to get.
That's right.
Raptor Hatchling, we mentioned already. 1 mana, 2/1 beast, death rattle, shuffle a 4/3 raptor into your deck.
Rapper?
Yeah. What?
4/3 rapper?
Raptor. Did I say rapper?
Oh, Raptor. Rapper.
Rapper.
4-3 Rapper.
Get Flavor Flav in your deck.
That's right.
Or 50
Flavor
Cent.
Flav might hunt your deck.
50
Is
Cent.
50 Cent a rapper? I thought
50 Cent.
No, that's Jay-Z that sings R&B. I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. I'm not a.
Yeah.
When I talk about rappers, I think of Run DMC. Okay.
There we go. Right? Yes.
And the Fat Boys. I mean, that's
Dude, the Fat Boys are back.
dating me. That's
Fat
right.
Boys are back.
Maybe that's dating me. I don't know, but yeah. Bobby Brown. Well, no, he wasn't really a rapper. But anyways, I'm really going the wrong way here now. Okay, Stampede. Stampede. Yeah. 1 mana spell. Each time you play a beast this turn, add a random beast to your hand. I have not played this yet because I didn't have it until today.
I'll tell you what.
So
Stampede is like it's like Lock and Load, right?
Yeah,
Remember Lock and
absolutely.
Load with all the spells? So it's kind of like that. It's pretty cool. I have it in my fun Hunter Beast deck, and it's done quite a bit. I've got Swamp King Dread a few times. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
nice. Speaking of Swamp King Dread, that's the next one. Swamp King Dread, 7 mana, 9/9 legendary beast. After your opponent plays a minion, attack it. And that means he's on the board with his 9/9 health. Your opponent plays a 3/3 minion. He reaches over, goes crunch, and now he's got 6/6 health. But your minion on your opponent's side is dead. Now, if your opponent plays a 6/6 minion at that point and he goes crunch, now Swamp King Dread's going to die because he does take damage from those minions when he attacks. But immediately, it's so fun to do that. So. Terrascale Stalker, 3 mana, 3/3 minion, battle cry, trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. I'm thinking this is probably going to work better in wild at this point, considering all your good death rattles move to wild for the hunter, and you've got a bunch of other triggers over there in the hunter quiver, so to speak.
So I made my deck I call Death Moves. So it's got all the cool Death Rattle Hunter guys with Nerubian Egg and Devilsaur Egg and Forlorn Stalker, all these cool Death Rattles, Rat Pack, and then of course Terrascale Stalker. Now I also have, which I don't know if you have this, but Princess
Buttercup.
So Princess Huhuran, also known as Princess Buttercup. So this legendary beast has a battle cry trigger, a friendly minion's death rattle effect. So this combined with Terrascale Stalker and a few other death rattle cards makes a really interesting deck.
And bless you.
Yeah.
And no, I do not have it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Although
that's what really convinced me to make this deck.
I did do the dungeon the other day, and saw Princess Huhu run in World of Warcraft. So that was over in AQ. I think the Ruins of AQ. That's at. And I got to do that for the very first time. I've never actually done that dungeon before, and I ran it solo. Ran through there. It was like, whoa, look, there's Princess Huhu run. Hey, you're dead. Next. It was fun. It was cool to go through there and see all the characters I know from Hearthstone. Hey, put your phone down.
My phone down?
Yes.
I got people messaging me in Hearthstone right now.
Tell them you were doing a show and I'll leave you alone. You said you had a whole bunch to talk about with the hunters, and I'm the one doing all the talking.
I do. I just talked about my Death Rattle deck with the Terrascale Stalker. You want to talk about Tolvir Warden?
Sure. He's a 5 mana, 3/5 minion battle cry. Draw 2 1-cost minions from your deck.
So Tolvir Warden, I played right away because the first quest I actually crafted was the Hunter quest. And after I did that, I thought, wow, this guy would be perfect because he does what I need. I need my 1-cost minions. So Tolvir Warden, unfortunately, is not a beast, so he doesn't really synergize well, but he does pull those one cost minions out of your deck. He didn't really work that well. I wasn't all that impressed. So, yeah.
Well,
do you have any luck?
says, not a lot. BB says Raptor Hatchling and 12 Warden is a great combo. I will have to take him for his word for it because I haven't done that. So I guess that would be 12 Warden pulling Raptor Hatchlings out so that you can play those fairly quickly.
Yeah, and the Raptor Hatchlings are big.
Oh, yeah. 2/1 beasts turned into a 4/3. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have the Marsh Queen. It's the 1-mana quest. Play 7 1-cost minions, which is kind of what we're talking about. And the reward for that is Queen Carnassa. And Queen Carnassa, you get after you complete that reward, or complete the quest. And then you can play her for 5 mana, which is an 8/8 minion, has a battle cry, shovel 15 raptors into your deck. And Carnassa's Brood are those minions. They're a 1-mana 3/2 minion, battle cry, draw a card. And if you watch the video when this was revealed, man, these things it seems like they keep coming.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like saving my Tundra Rhino.
Oh yeah.
For after I finish the quest, because it's just bonkers.
One
I enjoy it.
raptor after another. You know, I have to say, one of the quests that I'm kind of the least fan of would be the Mage quest, because it essentially allows you to do a second turn. But if you don't you launch that thing, you may not have the ability to do anything with that turn, or very little limited ability. If you especially don't have minions on the board, it's one of those things that's very, very stage dependent on what you've got out there. So if I wipe all your minions off the board and then you play that, then you got to come up with mana to be able to play that. But I don't know. This one, I haven't. I haven't done any quests. I don't know what any of them are like. I haven't played with any of them. I've seen the Rogue one way too much. Yeah. So you have to step up on the Hunter quest on that one for me.
Well, I mean, I played it quite a bit. Like I said, I go ahead and get on all my 1-cost minions, solve the quest. They usually get rid of the queen, but then I save my Tundra Rhinos so that I can draw. And, of course, they all have charge. So, pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Definitely, I would say this is a fun quest. It's not, I wouldn't say competitive.
Okay, I guess that's really the question is it compared to some of the other ones you've done, is it a decent? Does it hold its own? Is it lousy?
It's fun. Let's just say that.
Just
it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So
okay. Well, cool. So in general, in the Hunter, if you want to have fun, Hunter is fun. Hunter is a blast. Mm-hmm. The Dinomancy is even more of a blast to me. I've just had a blast with that. I'm enjoying Swamp King Dread. It's fun. Do you want to be competitive? Right. You're probably not going to be competitive beyond rank 5 with the Hunter decks. Honestly, it's just not got the guts to get it all the way through. It can be done. As we talked about already, the Sky's Toast has done it with a free-to-play Hunter deck. It's completely possible. It's just going to take probably a little bit more work than it would, say, with a Shaman deck that's crushing it right now. You have a lot of different combinations that are going to eat you up throughout your journey. But don't give up. Have fun going and doing it. And play with it. I mean, Hunter's fun. I keep going back to Hunter because it's fun. It's cool. I enjoy it. And my almost 600 wins in Hunter prove that, I keep going back to it because it's fun. Let's see, where am I at? I have 597 wins with Hunter. I will have 600.
I have
very soon.
Do you want to know how many I have?
You were already over 700.
I'm 805.
Yeah.
I like Hunter. Well, Hunter was my first Golden Legendary. I had that right away. Yeah.
And you did do that focused on a single class for the very first part of it, which was Hunter. And then you added Warlock in there to your first 2 decks. Heroes that you played, so. Because you dusted everything else pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
If it wasn't a Hunter, and then if it wasn't a Warlock, you were like, oh, well, goodbye.
That's how I started out. And then, if you remember, dude, we were actually pretty far into the episodes until I finally started getting into Druid. And
Yes.
Like, I would actually dust any Druid card I got because I didn't enjoy it. Because I remember Arianwen really liked Druid.
Yes, she did.
And I was like, oh no, I'm dusting all my Druid cards. So, yeah. But
well, that's about that. We did have one review come in, or not really a review, but a comment come in this week from YouTube, of all things, from Little Deadpool. He says, hi there, new player that used to play Magic. I started playing a long time ago, but quit because I wasn't willing to pay any money for cards. So now he's back because he heard about the Fireside gatherings, but not much going on in this area. So he's wondering if he could add us to the list so we could play games and quests and do other things. He's definitely a casual player, but this time around he spent $60 to get started and have been getting a pack or 2 every week and just looking for more friends to play the game. So he's loving the podcast, and thanks, Little Deadpool. So thanks again for sending that in. Appreciate that. It's awesome to have somebody talking to us from the YouTubes as well.
yeah, very cool. We do put a lot of stuff. We did put a lot of stuff on YouTube. We don't get a chance to do it anymore, but all of our episodes do go up on YouTube. So
yes, every single one of them. Also, I didn't really have a whole lot on Twitter to pull from, and I didn't have a whole lot on Facebook this week, except for Will. He's got another name of the day. I couldn't help doing this one. This was so much fun. His name of the Hearthstone name of the day. I just played Kenny Rogers, and I lost because I didn't know when to hold him. I love that. That's awesome. And one of our other listeners in there
you got to know when to hold them.
He said, just don't count your money at the table. So a lot of Hearthstone, Kenny Rogers tributes going out there, but every so often he posts. I'm like, I never really ever have a player I play against that have names like this. So one day I will get a name that I can actually post up there. But yeah, Kenny Rogers. It's awesome. Well, that's it for this week. I don't have anything else unless you got something you want to add.
No, just save your gold because it's going down.
That's right.
It's going down.
We're a month and 2 months away at the most for something new.
At the most. Get ready. I would definitely say at the most.
Yeah.
Yep.
End of August, we should have something new. So, okay then. Well, thanks,
Very
guys.
cool.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you can hang out with us on Twitch if you like to at twitch.tv/LOTI podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at LOTI podcast. Follow Espo at XCMTV Gamer. And you're also welcome to support us on Patreon with patreon.com/Legend of the Innkeeper. Your support does help us keep this thing going. We love doing this, but at the same time, it helps us continue things moving forward. So any little bit helps. Plus, you can get access to our Discord and Facebook groups if you're supporting us through that. So we would appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe and rate us on iTunes. That helps us get found by other people who are looking for great podcasts like this. You find that to be useful and have found that useful to find us in the first place. So help others find us by doing the same thing.
Yep.
Until then, next week, we will talk at you later.
Good job, team.
Cool. Thanks, guys, for being there.
All right, so if you want, you can spectate. I'm about to play a wild match against oh man. How do we say his name? He has a French name. How did we say we were going to say it?
Is this BB?
Yeah. I'm just going to call him 007.
God, how he says it.
I forget. Anyway, I'm about to play him if you want to spectate, or if anybody in Twitch wants to spectate.
I'm waiting for you to hit a start.
I am starting it. I'm corralling the Murlocs right now. I'm positioning my heroes.
There it is. There it is. Boulon J.
Boulanger. Boulanger. I can do that. Boulanger. Wow, 2 spectators already.
Boulanger.
I can do it.
So how are you going to counter his eagle horn bows and his King Dread, Swamp King Dread? I mean,
that'll be tough. So here's how you counter Swamp King Dread. You play Nerubian Egg, and Devil Soul Egg.
that's true.
I mean, right? I want him to die
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have that.
That's
just playing with you.
that's how you do it. So
Oh, look, a Nerubian Egg.
that's how you do it.
Okay.
All right, so we got
Yeah,
some
that
stuff
really-
going on.
Got the really ugly, kindly grandmother starting to jump in your face there.
Right? I got to figure this stuff out. Okay.
Oh, another egg. It's probably one
This
of
is my-
the better graphics in the expansion.
I think so. The Rat
Rat
Pack. He's
Rat
doing
Pack.
it. So he is going totally aggro on me. He's getting all
Now, the
aggressive.
interesting thing is that I didn't have Rat Pack until last night.
Okay.
I actually had not drawn any, so I used that. I actually was able to craft it. He's getting a lot of damage on the board for you.
He is. He's doing it. Loading it
Unfortunately,
up.
you were not doing anything to keep him from going straight past all your eggs.
I think he's got this one. I'm running on empty here.
It's
So,
only on
I
turn.
need- I need my Savage Roar right now.
You're giving up already?
I'm done, dude. I'm done. Never concede. Never concede. That's the kindly grandmother. Kindly grandmother. All right, we can do this. Okay.
Ooh, that's going to be quite helpful. It's almost a shame that Princess Hooverun doesn't do trigger all death rattles. Then he would be in serious trouble. Oh, here we go. We're already talking about our adaptation. What's he going to do with adaptation? And it's the Wind Fury. Ooh, this is not looking good, Espo.
I know it's kind of sketchy.
It's a little more than sketchy.
I'm getting close here. Let's see. Yeah, I needed my Tundra Rhino.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, nothing's gonna save me here.
Nope.
Yeah, that's game. That
There
is
it
definitely game. That's unfortunate. That went really fast.
Yeah, it did.
That's the way hunters go, though. If they get, if they're on tempo, they get their cards. There's not a problem. So, but this is made to be a fun deck. So, it's not like I use this to be competitive. I'm not making excuses though. So, Boulanger had a good game. That was a good game. So,
Very good.
yeah, right. That was good stuff. He beat me in the face. Yeah. Let me see. I had 3 people spectating me. That was cool. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I have. We can look at this. Actually, no. This is Hunter. This is Hunter night. Let me see. Let me see how this does. Let me see how this does. I hope Boulanger doesn't mind playing another game because I just challenged him again.
Well, if you don't, then I'll jump in there.
Okay. Oh, he's hoping to get to Legend. That'll be cool. I hope so, dude. That'd be awesome. All right, here we go.
There you go. So did you change up your deck?
The
same deck.
No,
you changed it.
I changed it a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see if I can learn to play it. Hopefully, it works out.
Starting out on a bad foot.
Yeah, right. You never want to miss turn 1 with Hunter. That's a bad idea.
And the Babbling Book. Not a bad pull from that. Not bad. Not great.
The Babbling Book is a fun card, dude. I love that card.
Definitely.
And I would say it's pretty competitive. I see it in a lot of decks. So
I agree.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Yeah,
I play any of my mage decks. I usually play that in there, just so you're guaranteed to get that card you need.
Oh, we're gonna adapt. What options we get here? Oh, he's getting the can't be targeted.
Yeah, I mean I was actually hoping for like Wind Fury or something. Yeah, I can do this.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna see a lot.
Yeah, I didn't think there'd be any of those guys.
Oh, he's gonna throw out the coin early with the Water Elemental. Now, what are you gonna do? Yeah, good choice.
I don't like Water Elemental, but I also I like having 3 beasts on the board, and he has to deal with them now.
Yeah, true.
So I'm okay with that. I'll let Boulanger decide what we're doing here.
The interesting thing is that that's a golden animal companion.
Yeah, Golden Animal Companion's like level 30 something.
Well, he kind of cleared your board for all intents and purposes.
Pretty much, yeah. Misha's holding it down.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Mirror Entity. Yeah.
That
I
hurt.
should have tested for it, but I got excited. Should have tested with the other card in my hand, but yeah, that's the death of me. So back in the day, they would say, if you got hit in the face with Savannah Highmane, then you lost the game. That was the saying. So looks like I might be losing.
Well, technically, you haven't been hit in the face with Savannah Hyman yet. Now you have.
That's it. Yeah, that's what happens. So that's kind of unofficially the rule, that if you get hit in the face with Savannah Highmane, then you're done.
Work
That
those
stinks.
reps.
That stinks that was my mistake. Mistakes were made. Yep, I took a lot of damage that I shouldn't have taken, and got rid of a lot of minions that I shouldn't have had to get rid of. So that's my fault.
Oh, there you go. That's a good combo.
Play that secret. There we are. Now it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. Excuse me. You are on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. Top decking.
Yeah, that's a great top deck.
So that's it, kids. I'm basically going to just have to sit here and let the damage roll in and smash me in the face. Ooh, wow. Video's valet again.
The only bad thing about the Raptor is that he puts that card back in your deck, not in your hand.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I mean,
At this point, you need it.
Not necessarily a good thing either. All right, good game. Good game. Flame Geyser. Yep. That Razor Fen Hunter. Well played, well played. Oh, I tried to click it. It didn't happen. All right, very cool. Good deal.
Okay, one more.
Hmm?
One more. You're going to play me.
Okay. All right.
With my...
Yeah, Boulanger, that was cool, man. Thank you.
Select the deck.
All right, let's see. Oh, we're going regular. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't do Hunter. Is that okay?
I don't care. I'm doing Hunter.
Oh, okay, good. Good, good. Okay. All right. I apologize.
Okay. See how this works out.
This should be interesting.
Hey, I know a guy.
Hmm. Not exactly the greatest. So no Tyrion.
Now you're discovering.
Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, that I like that. Hopefully that works out for me.
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't work out for you.
Yeah, I've loved Hunter ever since they won. Oh my gosh, definitely my favorite class. Okay.
Now, to be honest, this is only my second time running with this deck.
Dude, I can wait and fish all day. I hope you're taking it easy on me just because you know this is my fun only deck. Is that why you're taking it easy on me?
Something like that.
That's what I thought.
Okay. I'll hit and turn. Are we going to be here all day? Is that what you're saying?
Who?
You and I.
What? Are we gonna be here all day?
Yeah.
I didn't think I said anything. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're okay. Let's do this.
Just so you know, he didn't survive.
He did not. All right.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see.
That's an interesting card.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do
To have-
damage to your hero. I wasn't supposed to do that.
What you got?
Hmm. Nope. Helping you out a little bit here. Nope.
Say, are you fishing?
Nope. I am big time fishing.
Oh, that's not good for you.
So much fishing. I can't
definitely
believe
not
how
good
much
for you.
fishing I'm having to do.
That's definitely not good for you.
Oh wow, the kill command. Wow, double kill command. Oh no, wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Didn't even give me a chance. Didn't even give me a chance. So I never saw it. Ah, that's
What are we looking for?
Explore Ungoro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I never saw it. That stinks. So I never got to have fun. No fun was had. Well, I mean, yeah, I had fun. It was cool. But yeah, dude, I need to be playing some Hearthstone. I'm enjoying this.
Well, good deal.
Yeah.
Well, that should wrap us up for tonight then.
Awesome.
I'm gonna shut the stream down. I'm gonna finish posting the show, get that out there so others can enjoy.
Yeah, thanks everybody. That was really cool.
Yeah, cool stuff. Glad I got to beat you.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, and come back next week and do it again.
Definitely. Good job, team.